Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another episode of Gratitude and Gains. Welcome to Winning Wednesday. Let's rock, let's roll, let's go. If this is your first time here, I want you to go ahead and put a 1 in the chat and let me know. Rep your city, rep your hood, and let me know where you're tuning in from. And I'd love to give you a quick shout out. Super excited today. Got a lot to be grateful for and thankful for. Let's go ahead and dive on in. So this morning, just feeling great. I've got a real positive attitude. Had some things behind the scenes that were happening yesterday that kind of threw my day a little bit off. But, with some rest and a little bit of sleep, you know what? I'm waking up today refreshed and feeling good. So I'm excited about it. Let me tell you a couple things that I got going on that I'm grateful for. Number one, Coach's Corner, which is my mastermind I get to teach on Wednesdays. I teach a group of job seekers who are kind of going through a little bit of a setback in their life. I get to teach them ways to turn their setback into their comeback and how to recover their income, different ways to get noticed by employers, and how to close the deal. So I'm super excited about that. I always love teaching that class because I know the impact that it has, not only with them learning strategies and tips and tricks and different things that can help them recover their income, but also giving them hope and inspiring them and lifting them up, because a lot of them are just in a season where things are feeling low. And I know what that's like. I've been there. And so it's always good for me to reach my hand out and lift somebody up. I love doing that. So I get to pour out into these people. So I'm excited about that and grateful for the opportunity to be able to do that. Grateful for the trust in that job seeker community to be able to help people. So anytime I can help someone get clarity, get direction, or a breakthrough in a tough season, that really hits deep with me. That's purpose to me, and it's calling. So I'm grateful for that, right? Got to be super grateful for that. I'm also grateful for new doors that are starting to open, right? I'm starting to see some opportunities very clearly. I was working with my assistant yesterday and working on some strategies to help me get onto more stages and help me to get more speaking opportunities. And that was exciting, because I'm seeing some of those pieces start to come together. And hopefully when we implement this, we'll see some more doors open, which will be amazing. So I'm excited about that opportunity. Still seeing some other things unfold, which is cool. I can feel the momentum building around me every single day. That's what it's about. Consistency, discipline compounded daily equals transformation, right? Discipline compounded daily. So I'm seeing these, daily disciplines that I've been doing start to build momentum, and things are starting to unfold, and I'm excited about it, right? And on top of all of that, I'm grateful for the restoration that I've been praying for in one of the relationships I have, a business partner of mine. We built a lot together, and sometimes when you work real close with somebody for so long, sometimes those relationships can get a little bit shaky. And we've been on a little bit shaky ground lately. And working through it, though, I think we've been very, very good about working through some of the issues that we've had. And anyways, we built a lot together, and I'm believing for peace, clarity, and a healthier dynamic moving forward. Whatever shape that needs to take. I'm grateful for it, and I'm grateful for all of the time that we've spent together up to this point, and all of the business ventures that we've been on up to this point. And I'm just grateful for this person and the relationship we've had, and I'm praying for it to get even better, right? So that's a few things that I wrote down this morning in my prayer journal that I'm grateful for. I'd love to hear from you. What are some things that you're grateful for? I'm going to pull up the chat here. Let's rock, let's roll, let's go. I'm going to give some shout outs. We got a beautiful audience here. Good morning, everyone. We got MAGA Knight in the house. Good morning. We got JB in the house. Good morning. I see your comment, JB. Hey, if you ever need anything, okay, JB, I want you to just reach out to me. I see your comment there. But no, I don't like cocaine. I like coffee. Yeah, even while I'm on the treadmill, coffee. I drink a lot of coffee, okay? But hey, man, if you need anything, just reach out to me, man. I'd love to be a resource for you and see how I can help you, okay? Seriously, that's what this show's all about. I want to each one reach one. So if I can help you, JB, just holler at me, okay? Seriously, I don't mean that in any kind of way. I'm totally serious about it. Just reach out to me, and I'd love to help. Anyways, let's move forward. We got Mega Knight in the house. We got Leah. Leah's in the house. Good morning. Good to see you. We got Jehu. Jehu, I think I'm saying that right. I don't know. Maybe. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. We've got Henny Benny in the house. Good to see you. Iron OG is here with us this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. I see Baron. Good morning. Can I move into the live with you? Man, I wish one of these days maybe our technology will get there, and we'll have the VR on or whatever, and I'll just be able to get y'all all in the same space. That'd be pretty cool. That way I could see y'all, you know what I mean? We got Jamie. Jamie's in the house. Good morning. Good to see you. Let's see what else we got here. Boom, 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 boom. You guys are amazing. I appreciate y'all being here. Jamie, good to see you. Mickey, good morning. Good morning. Iron, good morning. Good to see you. Okay. So guys, if you just are hopping in, I just went over a few things I'm grateful for, some things that I've got going on in my business and things that are moving. I got a lot on my plate right now. Today, I'm excited to help coach and train up a group of job seekers in my mastermind and lots of different things. So I'd love to hear from you. What is one thing you are grateful for in the chat? What's one thing? Okay. Also, if this is your first time here to Gratitude and Gains, just put a 1 in the chat. Okay. Put a 1 in the chat if this is your first time here. Hit the like button. Okay. And then also make sure you check out our the podcast. Consider subscribing. That's my normal show. I'll talk more about that in a second. But for now, what this show's all about is about sharing gratitude, goals, and staying aligned with your vision and your dreams. So I appreciate you guys being here. Jamie, good morning. We got Deep Card. Mickey, good morning. She put 1. Thank you for being here. Jamie put 1. Dead Card 1. Appreciate you. All right. Well, let's keep moving forward. I got a message for the day. I want to talk to you guys about. It's super important, okay? So the message today, I was reading my devotional, and it talked about leaving the outcomes up to God, okay? Now, I don't know in this audience what your belief system is, but hey, you do you, boo-boo is what I always say. But for me, I believe in God, okay? And listen, the devotional hit me hard because it talked about leaving the outcome up to God, and that's about having faith, living in the now, in the present, right? Because we constantly worry about what tomorrow's going to bring, and next week and next month and next year, and I know people are already starting to plan out their New Year's, 2026 and their resolutions and all this kind of stuff. But you know what? Living in the now, the present, focusing on the steps that are right in front of you, focusing on the impact that is right in front of you right now. Like for me, in this very moment, right? I'm hoping that I can actually help serve someone in this audience right now, focusing on the here, the now. I'm here on this treadmill speaking to you guys. And if I was sitting here worried about something in the future, I wouldn't be as present. You see what I'm saying? So my goal is to help serve someone here in this audience. Hopefully somebody can get a takeaway and it'll make it worth my time to get up here and do this and share. So again, the message today was about living in the now, focusing on the step that's right in front of you. And the line that stood out hard to me was live in the now, staying in step with me. Staying in step with me. Because man, listen, when you got a full plate like me, when you got all these different business things going on and just life, okay, and everybody does, whether you're working in corporate America or whether you're building your businesses or your empires, we're all busy. We got lots of things on our plate. When you're building, studying, hiring, launching, serving, your mind just wants to, stay 2 steps ahead. You're constantly thinking about the future, right? But reading this was just a huge reminder for me that you don't have to have everything figured out today, right? You don't have to worry about how every piece is going to turn out, right? You don't have to worry about that. Don't stress on that. Just walk in the path that's right in front of you and trust that the outcomes will meet you there, right? That's the faith part. Got to have faith, right? Now, it also says faith without works is dead. So you can't just have faith, right? Because if you just have faith and you don't do anything, faith without works is dead. You can't go, God, I'm praying and I'm faithful for a Lamborghini. I really, really want a Lamborghini. I have faith. I believe for a Lamborghini. It doesn't just poof appear like a magic genie bottle. Like you got to go out there and put in the work. But I do believe if you have faith for it and you put in the work, right, you will see that Lamborghini. I have no doubt in my mind. I really don't. I really have full faith that if you believe for it and you put in the work, okay, that you will see, your visions come true. We see it all the time. If we can see it and we can believe it, we can achieve it. Okay? So, my reflection right now, a couple things that I got going on. I got to retake my Series 65. Right? I failed that test about a month ago, and I have to take it in about 2 weeks. Yeah, it's on my mind. Right? I'm building my own stage, relaunching my Career Transition Summit, meeting with people offline, hiring. Let's see. I've got a lot of things going on. Hiring the right assistant who can, help me in a lot of different areas, bring a lot of my vision to life. It's a lot. Got a lot on my plate. But with all that, one of the things I'm learning in this season, and I hope you can take that away today, is that I'm learning to just breathe through the process. See, before I used to let these things stress me out. I used to let the pressure just kind of weigh on me. And, it created, I don't know, I just wasn't at peace. Like, even though I was constantly focused, like I'm building, y'all, but I'm like not even appreciating what I'm building at the same time because I'm constantly thinking ahead instead of living in the now, in the moment. Like just yesterday, I was featured in Market Watch in their articles, and I started to think, Like this past year, I've been featured in the news probably, I don't know, maybe like 30 times, something like that. Like a lot. And you know what? The whole time, like I haven't stopped to really smell the roses to like appreciate that and like go, wow, you know what? Dang, man, you're doing good. You know, celebrate. There was a time where I would have killed for that result. You know what I mean? So it's important, guys, to just like take a moment, reflect, be grateful for what you have, be grateful for the step that you're in, breathe, learn to focus on the step that's right in front of you, not the stress, not the future. The future is going to be there, right? I think the word says, I can't remember the exact scripture. It says, don't worry about the future because today has enough worry for itself. Let's find out what that is. What scripture says, don't worry about the future because today has enough worry for itself? Okay, I'm going to find that because, Matthew 6:34. Okay, here, let me pull this up. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Right? So for those of you that are constantly worried about the future, we're not even promised tomorrow. Worry about right now. Like focus on what you got in front of you today. All right? And just have faith, trust, breathe, and, you know, just really put all your intention into that next step. Right? And if you do that consistently, again, I talk about this a lot. Consistency, discipline compounded daily equals transformation. If you do it consistently, it will compound and you'll get to your dream before you realize it. Just like I got to all of those news features and all of that kind of stuff. I'm like, dang, that happened. It like all of a sudden, boom, overnight, I got all these news features. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm getting featured all the time. But it was because of consistent disciplines that I put in place before. And I focused on the step that was right in front of me. Okay? So today, the step that's right in front of me today that I want to focus on is number one, is this chat. Okay? I want to focus on you guys. You're right in front of me, right? We got Noe Mo is in the house. We got Cal in the house. Good morning, Cal. I see you. We got Jay Vortex in the house. Thank you. Some beautiful tattoos. I appreciate that. We got Cal McKenna. What you in the news for? Been featured in the news for a lot of different their financial news, like Market Watch, Go Banking Rates, Fortune, just a whole bunch of different ones. If you look up, just Google my name, you'll see a lot of these news features, a lot of these articles pop up, and it's probably been like 30 times, okay, this year, which is amazing. Like what a great. I mean, it's probably like 2 to 3 times a month, every month. Maybe call it almost once a week. It's been incredible. Like it's happening. So, and that's momentum building up. All right, we got Islam, Edix 77 or 007. Good morning. Good to see you. We got Gino is in the house. Or no, I'm sorry, not Gino. We got Manny in the house. Daniel is in the house. Good morning. Good to see you. We got somebody over on LinkedIn, but I can't see you. Can't see your name. But here's the deal, guys. If this is your first time to Gratitude and Gains, I want you to go ahead, put a 1 in the chat, and let me know. Okay? If you've never been here before, you've never tuned in, this is your first time just seeing me, you're like, who is this guy? I don't know who the heck this guy is. Put a 1 in the chat. All right? And then what I'd like for everybody to do is just tell me where you're tuning in from, because we get people from all over the world, and I love that. Okay? So, again, my message for today is simple. It's just really focusing on what you have in front of you. Focus on what you have in front of you. Like for me, two things. Number one, this chat, I want to focus on you guys, figure out how I can serve you better, how I can actually help you in your life, move you forward. I had a meeting just Monday with a gentleman who was in this chat. He was kind of going through a hard time. He spoke it out loud and put it in the chat, and he said, man, I'm struggling. I said, hey, let's get on a call. We did. We hopped on a Zoom call. Next thing you know, I'm unpacking what's going on, and we put a plan together to get him back on track. Like, in his life was just really, I mean, just an awesome guy from South America, you know. He was from South America, and we were able to really unpack and unlock everything that was going on in his life and put an action plan together, and I just love that. So I'm hoping and praying for the same. Hopefully I can do something for you guys here. We got Mickey's from DC, okay, in the house representing. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, so my lesson today, guys, is really simple. You don't have to control the outcome. Just commit to the step in front of you. All right? Don't worry about tomorrow. Today has enough worry for itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. All right? So just focus on what's right in front of you. When you take your hands off the results and just focus on what's right in front of you, cleaner, you move calmer, you younger, okay? More focus, more impact, okay? More impact, and you guys are probably going to like this one, but more impact often means more income for those of you that are looking for increase in your life. If you're looking for increase in your life, more impact is oftentimes the way to do it. All right? Now, I want you to ask yourself, each and every one of you in this chat, I want you to ask yourself, what step is in front of you right now? Like, what is your goal, number one? Because we're always trying to grow in some area of our life. Is it your health? Is it your wealth? Is it your career? Maybe your business, your relationships, your faith? Which one of those areas are you trying to improve right now? Tell me in the chat, okay? Is it again, I'm going to call those out: wealth, health, business, career, relationships, your faith. Those are the 6 areas, right? That, what do they call that? I'm not even sure what the heck they call that. Hold on. What do you call the 6 areas that make up a person's life? Your wealth, health, business, career, relationships, and your faith. Oh, no, I didn't take it. Hold on. Gotta love this thing. Hold on. I'm going to go to chat because Google is weak sometimes nowadays. Hey, chat, what is it called? The wheel. It's like a circle where you have the human in the middle, and then they have their wealth, health, business, career, relationships, and their faith. And those are the 6 areas of their life. What is that called? What's the actual name of that wheel called? Chat's going to tell me here right now. While I'm waiting on that, give me some water. Hal says, all of the above. Wheel of life. I should know that. It's called the wheel of life. All right. Y'all look up the wheel of life. Faith, health, relationships, career, business, wealth. Okay, there's 6 areas, right? And it says it's one of the most powerful visual tools of personal growth, the kind that helps people step back and look at a whole picture of their lives instead of just one slice. Okay, so think about that, guys. If you were to slice it up, right, those are the areas of your life: your wealth, health, business, career, relationships, your faith. And I want you to now take that wheel, okay, in those areas, and I want you to then rank them. Like, how strong are you in each one of those areas? Put a 1 through 10, right? This is something I want you to do at home. 1 through 10 on your health. How healthy are you? Right? Your physical health. All right? 10 is like, man, I'm crushing it. 1 is like, man, I'm on my way out. Right? I'm not healthy. Right? How about we do that? Why don't you guys rank it in the chat? We're going to go health first. Health first. Rank it in the chat. Scale of 1 through 10. How you feeling about your physical health? Okay? 1 through 10. Be serious and be real with me in the chat. Okay? I'm being real with you. You know, a couple years ago, I would have put myself at like a 6. Okay? I was overweight. Okay? I was eating anything that I wanted. I was smoking. I drank, not heavily, but I did. I drank a lot. Well, not a lot, but like, you know, recreationally, but it was, you know, too much. Let's put it that way. I was drinking more than I do now. I rarely drink anymore. I was probably about 40 pounds overweight. Okay. And that was one area I looked at my life and I said, I am not who I want to be. Okay. Now I would rank my health at like an 8 or 9. Like, and it took discipline and I had to really evaluate myself. So Mickey, thank you for sharing, being honest. You're a 4. Okay. All right. So, okay. That's one area. Remember, we got health, wealth, business, career, relationships, faith. All right, now we're going to go through. We're going to talk about, okay, we just talked about health. Let's talk about wealth, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, you know, how are you feeling about your relationship with money, right? Are you where you want to be? And I'm not saying that like a 10 is you're like Elon Musk or anything like that. You don't have to be a bazillionaire, but are you where you want to be? 10 is like, man, I'm doing so well financially. Like my cup runneth over. I'm like doing extremely well, right? And 1 is like, man, I'm about to be homeless type of a deal, right? Like I'm barely affording to eat, right? So guys, what I encourage you to do, I'm not going to go through all of these in the chat with you, but what I encourage you to do is go through your wheel of life and rate it and rank it. Because guess what? Here's the deal. Cal, thank you for being honest, my man. I appreciate that. I see you. Here's the deal. When you go through and you're honest with yourself, you go through that circle. Again, I'm going to repeat them. Health, wealth, business, career, relationships, faith. Go through that circle, rank them 1 through 10, and you're going to see where you need improvement. Right? And what you need to do is just make small, consistent steps every single day. You don't have to just go all in or anything like that. And you need balance. Okay, you need balance. Small, consistent steps every day is how you're going to transform your life. It's how I did it with my health. Okay? I've done it in multiple areas of my life. I'm doing it now with my faith. When I ranked my faith, guys, I was like, man, I'm not where I knew I should be. I wasn't the person that I wanted to be in my faith walk. And you know what? I ranked it on that wheel and I looked at it, and that was the area that was getting the last of my priority was my faith. So what did I do? I said, you know what? I got to turn that around. I'm going to do, first thing is my Bible study, very first. It was the last thing. It was going to now become first. Okay? So first thing, Bible study in the morning. I wake up, I get my coffee, and I get my Bible out. Okay? First thing. Okay? Before my phone, I don't turn my phone on, none of that. Electronics, I don't even look at it. It's Bible first. I get that out. Then I have a daily devotional. Then I do a prayer journal. I write in my prayer journal, and I write down my gratitude, my goals, things that I'm praying for, all of that in my prayer journal. And then I get up here in the morning, and I share with you what's on my mind, what's on my heart, and I share some of those things with you. And the reason why I do that was to hold myself accountable to do it daily. I knew that I needed accountability. It was the number one thing I needed in order to stay consistent. And so I decided, you know what? I'm just going to do a show like this every single morning, and that's going to hold me accountable. And you know what's amazing? When you do this, you actually get to go back and look through your prayer journal and go, oh my gosh, God answered that prayer. Holy smokes. Boom, boom, boom. You look through your pages and you go, oh, he answered that prayer. Oh my gosh, it doesn't always happen in the time that you want it to. But like, man, you go, wow, he answered. He was faithful. Wow, that's amazing. And what does that do, guys? It actually strengthens your faith. You start to believe even stronger because you're going, wow. You look through the pages and you start to see the prayers being answered. You know, one of my prayers, my mom, guys, if you don't understand, I've had a pretty rocky relationship with my mom. There's a lot of backstory to that. I don't need to go into all the details, but my mom reached out to me and was like, I want to go to church with you. Like, you don't understand how much of a miracle that is. That's such a miracle, guys. You have no idea. And like I'm looking through my prayer journal. I'm like, answered. What does that do? Strengthens my faith. Right? So the reason why I'm telling you this, guys, is because you got to take action. The first step is awareness. Again, go through that wheel of life. I want you to 1 through 10, those different areas. Where are you strong? Where are you weak? And then put some action in place. Okay? Put some action in place that will help you to progress. Daily disciplines that will help you to progress. And I want you to go back, 6 months from now and look back and go, are you stronger? Like, re-rank them. How are you doing? Are you making an improvement? Okay? So hopefully this is something that you can help someone in this chat. And remember, what step is in front of you right now? What's the area you want to improve right now? Okay? How about that? What area? If there was one that was sticking out to you, okay? Cal, I see you. Okay, Cal, what's one area? Health, wealth, business, career, relationships, or faith? Which one for you do you know that's standing out that you're like, man, I need to improve that. I got to improve it. All right? What I want you to do, that's the step that's right in front of you. You now know. It's like sticking out. And then ask yourself right now, are you giving that area your best? And then take the next step towards improving it. Not tomorrow, not next month, not 5 steps ahead, just today. And give that next step, that very next step, your full attention, your full focus. Be clear with it. All right? So in closing, guys, right now, I'm stepping into a season where I'm learning to let go of the pressure to control everything, right? I typically am a control freak. A little bit, I'm going to be honest with you, a little bit of a control freak. But I'm just trusting right now that the right opportunities, the right people, the right timing are lining up for me as I move and I focus on the next step. I'm showing up with purpose. I'm doing the work. And I'm trusting that God's going to do the rest. Okay? So, I love you guys. We got Fortnite is in the house. Good morning, good morning. Guys, I hope this has been somewhat impactful for you. Hope you have a takeaway. I want you to take action. And let's see if we can improve. All right? I want to improve my life. I hope you want to do the same. I hope you want to grow. Okay? And as we wrap this up and land this plane, I would love for you guys to go over to my YouTube channel you're on right now. I want you to go subscribe to the Who You Know Show podcast. Okay, on that show, what we do is I unlock the blueprints to success. I'm interviewing some of today's biggest thought leaders, entrepreneurs, business owners, CEOs, athletes, coaches, celebrities, right? I'm looking for people who are doing big things and have a track record of success in their wealth, health, business, career, their relationships, their faith, and can we figure out what their blueprint is? Can we unlock it? Because success leaves clues. And can we follow those clues and make our lives easier? So that's what the podcast is about. I want you to go check it out. Subscribe to the channel. Okay. Make sure you give it a like and a follow. And guys, I just stinking love you. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much. Let's go over to Instagram real quick. We got a few folks over there. I see you. All right. I appreciate you being here. Let's rock. Let's roll. Let's go. That's the show. It's all about who you know.